father and his daughter.
A father and his daughter.
A grandfather and his granddaughter.
A grandfather and his granddaughter.
A mother and her son.
A mother and her son.
A grandmother and her grandson.
A grandmother and her grandson.
This is a photo of my family.
This is
my
a
grandson.
photo of my family. This is my grandson.
This is my granddaughter.
This is my granddaughter.
This is my son and his wife.
This is my son and his wife.
These are my grandchildren.
These are my grandchildren.
When my uncle got married, I was in his wedding.
When my uncle got married, I was in his wedding.
The wedding was 3 years ago, and now I have a cousin.
The wedding was 3 years ago, and now I have a cousin. I have a cousin.
I remember when my aunt was pregnant.
I remember when my aunt was pregnant.
That was 6 years ago, and now my cousin and I play together.
That was 6 years ago, and now I and my cousin play together. My cousin and I.
The boy's father and his aunt are showing him how to use a computer.
The boy's father and his aunt are showing him how to use a computer.
Someday, my nephew will know more about computers than either my brother or I do.
Someday my nephew will know more about computers than either my brother and I do, or I do.
Can I hold my niece, please?
Can I hold my niece, please?
I'm happy that my
I'm
sister
happy
is a
that
mother
my
and
sister
that I'm
is a
an
mother
uncle.
and that I'm my uncle.
This is me. This is my father.
This is my father.
This is my cousin.
This is my cousin.
This is my mother.
This is my mother.
This is my aunt.
This is my aunt.
This is my uncle.
This is my uncle.
My name is Susan. This is my daughter.
This is my daughter.
This is my niece.
This is my niece.
This is my nephew.
This is my nephew.
My cousins are twins.
My cousins are twins.
I hope my parents have another child someday. I don't like being an only child.
I hope my parents have another child someday. I don't like being an only child.
I'm not an only child. This is a photo of my brother and me.
I'm not an only child. This is the photo of my brother and me. This is a photo of my brother and me.
I'm a twin.
I'm a twin.
I'm an only child.
I'm an only child.
She's an only child.
She's an only child.
She's a twin.
She's a twin.
I'm not an only child anymore.
I'm not an only child anymore. I'm not an only child anymore.
Although the tickets have become expensive, I still fly in first class.
Although the tickets have become more expensive, I still fly in first class.
His flight arrived 2 hours ago, but his suitcases haven't arrived yet.
His flight arrived 2 hours ago, but his suitcases haven't arrived yet.
We bought this bicycle today, so we don't have to drive our car to work anymore.
We bought this bicycle today. We bought this bicycle today, so we don't have to drive our car to work anymore. We bought this bicycle today, so we don't have to drive our car to work anymore.
Her nephew can't walk yet.
Her nephew can't walk yet.
We still live in our house, although it was damaged by the hurricane last week.
We still live in our house, although it was damaged by the hurricane last week.
They're not single. Now they're married. They're not single anymore. Now they're married. After 25 years, they're married.
They are not single anymore. Now they are married.
After 25 years, they're still married. He has
After
been my
25
boyfriend for 3
years,
years, but we're
they are
not
still
married.
He has been my boyfriend for 3 years, but we are not married.
He has been my boyfriend for 3 years, but we're not married yet.
He has been my boyfriend
parents
for
are-
many years, but
But
we
he
are
still. His parents are married, but he's still single. Her clients are getting.
His parents are married,
Soon.
but he's still single.
Her clients are getting divorced soon. They've been for 15 years.
Her clients are getting divorced soon.
They've been married for 15 years.
They've been married for 15 years.
When I was a child, I imagined that I was a teacher.
When I was a child, I imagined that I was a teacher.
Now I am a teacher.
Now I am a teacher.
When I was a child, I imagined my wedding day.
When I was a child, I imagined my wedding day.
Now that I'm an adult, I've realized that I like being single. I might never marry.
Now that I'm an adult, I've realized that I like being single. I might never marry.
She's telling her friend that she didn't take the last slice of cake.
She's telling her friend that she didn't take the last slice of cake.
But she's telling a lie.
But she's telling a lie.
He told his wife that they would go to a movie.
He told his wife that they would go to the movie.
And he told the truth.
And he told the truth.
It's important that you... It's important that you tell us the truth.
He's to his manager about why he can't come to work today.
It's important that you tell us the truth.
He's telling a lie to his manager about why he can't come to work today. The children are that they're sailing in the ocean.
He's telling a lie to his manager about why he can't come to work today. He's telling a lie to his manager about why he can't come to work today.
The children are imagining that they're sailing in the ocean. His wife, when she said she would watch television with him and not work.
The children are imagining that they are sailing in the ocean.
His wife told a lie when she said she would watch television with him and not work. The boy is that he's a doctor.
His wife told a lie when she said she would watch the television with him and not work. His wife told a lie when she said she would watch television with him and not work.
The boy is imagining that he's a doctor. He's afraid to
The boy is imagining
about
that
how
he's
the lamp
a
broke.
doctor.
He's afraid to tell
He's
the
afraid
truth
to
about how
tell
the
the
lamp
truth
broke.
about how the lamp broke.
I've had a bad day and I want to laugh. Let's rent a comedy.
I've had a bad day. I want to laugh. Let's rent a comedy.
The door is unlocked. Let's go inside.
The door is unlocked. Let's go inside.
Let's leave the cave.
Let's leave the cave.
This website says that it's going to rain. Let's not go to the ruins.
This website said that it's going to rain. Let's not go to the ruins.
I can't go ice skating, so let's watch a movie instead.
I can't go ice skating, so let's watch a movie instead.
My aunt lets my cousin and me play with dolls inside.
My aunt lets my cousin and me play dolls inside.
But she doesn't let us play with kites inside.
But she doesn't let us play kites inside. Play with cards inside.
She won't let him take a photo of her.
She won't let him take a photo of her.
They let the dog sleep in their bed.
They let the dog sleep in their bed.
His parents let him jump on their bed.
Go to Russia next month.
His parents let him jump on the bed.
Go to Russia next month. Let's go to Russia next month.
Their parents don't them play with these toys
Let's go
inside.
to Russia next month.
Their parents don't let them play with these toys inside.
I like movies that tell stories about love. Rent a romance.
Their parents don't let them play with their toys inside.
I like movies that tell stories about love. Let's rent a romance.
I like movies
My
that
father
tell
doesn't
stories about love. Let's
Me
rent a
eat chocolate
romance.
before dinner.
I like movies that tell stories about love. Let's rent a romantic.
My father doesn't let me eat chocolate before dinner, but me eat chocolate after dinner.
My father doesn't let me eat chocolate before dinner, but he
lets me eat chocolate after dinner.
Play a game.
but he lets me eat chocolate after dinner.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game.
He's reading a book about a man who climbed Mount Everest. It's a biography.
He's looking at a book about a man who climbed Mountain Everest. It's a biography. He's reading a book about a man who climbed Mountain Everest. It's a biography.
It's possible to become a biologist who studies insects.
It's possible to become a biologist who studies insects.
It's my job to save people who have emergencies while they're skiing.
It's my job to help people who was in emergency while they are skiing. It's my job to save people who have emergency while they are skiing. It's my job to save people who have emergencies while they are skiing. It's biology to become a biologist who studies insects.
I'm a customs officer. I ask questions to people who are entering the United States.
I'm a customs officer. I ask questions to people who are entering the United States. I'm a customs officer. I ask questions to people who are entering the United States.
He's a police officer. He stops people who drive too fast.
When I visit friends
He's a police officer. He
dogs,
stops.
I always sneeze.
He stops. He stops people who drive too fast.
When I visit friends who have dogs, I always sneeze.
I need people who me move.
When I visit friends who have dogs, I always sneeze.
I need people who will help me move.
He's saving a woman who
I need people who
hurt
will
while
help
climbing
me
the mountain.
move.
He's saving a woman who got hurt while climbing the mountain. The animal might bite the man who taking a bath.
He's saving a woman who got hurt while climbing the mountains. He's saving a woman who got hurt while climbing the mountain.
The animal might bite the man who is taking a bath.
I have a sister who piano.
The animal might bite the man who is taking a bath. The animal might bite the man who is taking a bath.
I have a sister who plays piano. Can you donate any money to help the people who
I have a sister who
their
plays
houses
piano.
in the tornado? Can you donate
Can you
any money
donate
to
any
help the
money
people
to
who
help the
lost their
people who
houses in
lost
the
their
tornado?
houses in the tornado?
He's cooking with his daughter and his grandson.
He's cooking with daughter and his grandson.
The older people are visiting the park with their son and their grandchildren.
The older people are visiting the park with their son and their grandchildren.
She's looking at old photos with her granddaughter.
She's looking at old photos with her granddaughter.
He's fishing with his grandson.
He's fishing with his grandson.
What are you doing with your toy bulldozer?
What are you doing with your toy bulldozer?